Alright guys, Ferret here and welcome back to a new video! Now today I'm doing a bit of a different video. This is kind of like another haul type video thing, but this past weekend I had the privilege of attending my first anime Boston. Oh yeah, and it was basically everything I could have hoped for and more. It was nuts, it was crazy, there was so much going on. And so I'm just going to kind of ramble about some of that stuff while we just kind of go through all the stuff I got and kind of did. So if you guys want to just stick around with me while we talk about what I did, and also while I'm doing that, I'll just kind of do a video showing you all the stuff I got. Now first of all, I'll just kind of showcase this shirt. Normally maybe I would have just done this so you guys could see me, but I don't have a self-focusing camera, so I have to like be behind the camera to focus it, so that's why I didn't actually just like wear the shirts like a normal person probably would have. So I got myself an Anime Boston shirt. And so for those who don't know, I kind of live in New England-ish, so Anime Boston was not too much of a drive for us, so I spent the whole weekend down there, which was great. Me and a buddy went down and kind of spent all our time down there. And so I'll go through the Anime Boston specific stuff first, I think. So I'll start with this here and then zoom up on that. So you guys can see, obviously I kind of just set up some of the stuff you can see around that I bought. So let's see if we can do this without glares. Too bad. Where is my focus at? It's so hard to tell on this glass. So I bought myself an Anime Boston like pint glass kind of thing. Sorry about that glare. I really can't get rid of it because it's kind of all around. But if you can't see it, it just says made by otaku, made for otaku, only in Boston. And so it's kind of a cool glass. I liked it quite a bit. And so just kind of a nice little keepsake. Because you're going to do that, you're going to grab the little keepsakes when you go on a big trip like that. And so I haven't gotten sick yet either, which is amazing, because we all know cosplay. Oh, there go all my prints. All my prints just over and out. And so I bought a lot of prints before at other conventions, so I went a little bit lighter on the prints this time. Oh man, this thing is cool. I hadn't opened this one yet, like at all. So where is my focus? It's somewhere around here. Good enough. So Anime Boston 2014, March. And so, right, it's 2014. Why did I just, no, this is an old bottle. Oopsie, I bought the wrong bottle, but it's fine. I was looking at it, thinking in my head, 2014. I'm like, is that right? I'm like, that doesn't seem right, but that's okay. I may have bought the wrong one, but this one kind of looked cooler anyway, which is why I bought it. So that's that one there. Okay, let me move some of this stuff. Ugh. Also, here's just a little tidbit. We have one of the cards from the card game many of you might know. And so this, they handed these out to people. This is from the Wishorshish something game. Something, you know, the game. This game. You guys know what I mean. And so this game here, in the Sword Art Online 2 premiere, which they had, which was amazing. They premiered episodes 3 and 4, or 4 and 5. I can't remember. I think it was 4 and 5. And so they handed out those cards to people who were in line, which was awesome of them. And so let's see. I'm just going to start grabbing random stuff here. So I bought a copy while I was in the dealer room of Maria, the Virgin Witch. Now this was an advanced copy. I don't know if this has come out yet, but I bought this at Kanadash's Comics booth themselves, and so they had like advanced copies of books, which was sweet. So I grabbed that because I mean it wasn't out yet, so it was kind of cool. And so, let me grab a couple of the bigger things here you guys are probably seeing and going, let me see that. So I cannot wait to unbox this. I got so much stuff on my desk here now, I'm like running out of room. I bought this amazing Soul Eater figure. It's really cool. And so I went around and kind of looked at a few of them, and on the second day there, I just decided that I really did want it, and that I was definitely looking forward to unboxing. So there's that. That was basically that was my big prize of the weekend, as far as big purchases go. And then I'll get this out later, and maybe I'll just like put a couple pictures of it in instead of trying to get the whole thing in the video itself. But I'll do this so you guys can see. It's just a K-On wall scroll. It's not long up and down, it's a bigger one side to side. So I got that. So anyway, well, I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do next year. So yeah, I had a lot of fun in Anime Boston. It was a really good time. It was busy. I'm not used to having cons like be that hectic exactly. And so it was a little stressful at times just because there's so much going on. But there were so many things to do. I just didn't even have time to do everything I wanted to. It was just nuts. And so as I'm rambling about that, this is a book I had before. And so, but now, this book is a bit more special. For those who don't know, Toradora is one of my favorite series. It's one of my favorite anime, really, I guess you could say, of all time. It's definitely in my top, 10, top 5-ish. I just really enjoy it. I always loved it. But now it's signed. And it's been signed by Cassandra Morris, I believe, is her last name. Anyway, she's the English voice actor for Taiga. And so, obviously, if you like Toradora, Taiga is my bae. She is the best ever. So I love Taiga, and so I was super excited and privileged to get the chance to meet Cassandra and her crew. So she signed this as well. And so she also was on the panel for the Sword Art Online premiere, because she voices Lifa. And so that was also really cool, because who was on the panel? I think for the Sword Art Online 2 premiere, it was Cassandra, it was Christina Marie, and Jeremy Lee. Now, I've gotten Jeremy Lee's and Jeremy Lee and Christina, oh my gosh, my names are all mixed up. But anyway, they were all there, voice actors for Silica and Asuna, obviously. And so they were awesome, and it was a hilarious panel, but I had their autographs before, so I didn't wait like hours to get theirs this time. And so before I look at that, let's see. Oh, the dogs are going nuts outside. And so she was just selling these prints, and so I couldn't help but grab myself one. Little Joe to me. From Cassandra, again, obviously the voice of Taiga. And this would be a cool poster to have maybe some of the other. See, it would have been great if I did get Christina Marie Carbos, or whatever her name is. I'm so sorry, I forgot your name. It would have been cool to get her to sign this poster as well, because obviously she's the voice for Minori, if you don't know. So I had bought this print to have her sign originally, but her and her crew were only doing official merchandise. So I'm really happy I brought my book in my premium box set with me, because that was a really happy coincidence. Because I would have been sad if I brought none of the stuff she could sign. And so before I get into my regular old prints, and as you can probably tell, I love Jinx, I have another print here. Now, some of you may recognize this if you happen to see my Boston Comic Con kind of video showcase. And so this was one of my favorite prints. This is actually done by one of the artists of the My Little Pony IDW comics. And so she did this, and it's really an awesome print. So anyway, I brought this to Lauren Lena. And so Lauren Lena was also there. She's the voice actress for Annie in Attack on Titan. So even though she never really does a voice from Annie, obviously in Titan form, she loved this print. She loved it so much. She wanted to know who did it, and I gave her the information while I was there. And so I got to talk to Lauren Lena for a while. So that was really cool as well. And obviously, as you can see here, she was selling prints because she is also one of the voices of the girls. And Skullgirls, I believe, I have the game on Steam, but I haven't really played it because I sucked at it, so I never really picked it up and tried to play it very much. And so yeah, so here are I'm getting a couple of these things together. So yeah, a couple of my favorite things about the con was I went to the formal dance ball thing, which I don't really dance, but I had a lot of fun. I met an awesome girl. Her name was Summer, and I really wish I actually got, her Facebook or Twitter or something so I could message her, because I'm a dumbass and obviously wasn't thinking that far ahead. But she was awesome. I got to dance with her. We were both awkward and never really had danced with anyone, but we got all gussied up and went to that, and so that was a lot of fun. And so everything about the con, it went pretty well. I can't really say there were too many hiccups along the way. Of course, you're going to have some hiccups with a con on that size. So anyway, I'll take these ones right out because it'll be a little bit easier, I think. So I love me some Jinx, as you guys can probably tell. And so I grabbed myself a few Jinx prints that I found in the dealer room. It's stuck. Oh, it's stuck in the hole. There we go. That's what she said. And so here's the little one, because this one's going to be easier to put right in front of the camera. So here's just a little mini Jinx, which is adorable. She's so cute. So I got that one, and that's just a business card. So here's like my, oh my gosh, I love this Jinx print. I really love it. Oh, da-ding, da-ding. Oh my gosh, my phone's going nuts, peeps. Oh, I know what it's doing. My phone and my iPad's actually going off like crazy because if those of you who saw my Crunchyroll unboxing video from the other day, they sent me an individual like shipping address for each book I got. So now it is literally sending me individual please review the item you got. Oh, I could stop recording, but damn, man, we're just going to keep going through it at this point. And so this is the other Jinx print I got. I like this one as well. It just kind of shows off like her psychopath side a little bit more. So this one was also really cool. Again, just from the artist alley room thingamajig. And so other than that, the last thing I got was just PortCon, which is kind of like my hometown, homegrown convention. Was there. And they were actually, so I got my shirt early, so I don't have to worry about doing it later, like when the convention actually rolls around. So I got my shirt early, which is actually really convenient. It's a really good shirt this year, so I'm happy about that. And look for more videos from that if you guys want to see more convention videos like this. So I guess that's pretty much it. If you guys want to hear more about the convention, I don't know, let me know. Maybe I can do a video highlighting some of the stuff that went on. I'm bad at multitasking, so I can't really talk about it and talk about the stuff I was showcasing at the same time just because I suck at that stuff. So this is already running a little bit long, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. But anyway, guys, thanks a bunch for joining me in this video. Thanks for those who watched it all the way through and kind of went on my rambling trip with me. And thanks for all your support lately, guys. That's my channel's been doing really well lately, and it's just awesome. I just do this because I kind of like unboxing. Not showing off the stuff I got, but just kind of showcasing it so everyone else can see and maybe even make decisions on whether they want it or not. So anyway, guys, I have been Fatal Ferret, and I will see you back on the prowl next time in the next video. Bye-bye!